Alright, I think I'm mostly set up for this. We'll see how it goes. Um, just a simpler ASMR video game collection update since I haven't done one. I think the last one was maybe February or something like that. So, figured I should do another one. I really don't remember if I showed these other things off, so I'm going to grab these quick because I'm just thinking of them as I'm looking at them off to the side. I got a while ago now, but I got this. Can I get the light to go down here more, maybe? I think it's okay, maybe. This, what if I make the light do, hold on. I'm just gonna move my light in real time. Because I already hit record. I don't want to unhit record. There. See, that makes a difference. It probably really won't. Probably a bad place to have that. This nice, shiny, can I put this kind of here almost? Not really. That's a little better. Shiny peach magnet. It's been utilized a bit on my fridge, and I also got a Super Mario 64 magnet. So, that's pretty cool. I got those a while ago. I don't remember if I had those in a video or not, I guess. So I got them off of somebody's, I believe it was their Etsy shop. So, that's cool. I doubt they're watching, but if you are, I guess you can leave a comment and people can be like, hey, I sold you these. And I read my comments, so I'll know if somebody's trying to like lie and be like, yeah, it was totally me when it wasn't. A few things back here. Hopefully these don't move my camera too much. These are we're a while in the waiting. A couple things that were so long in the waiting that even they're from limited run games. So even the folks at limited run games were like, all right, this is taking a long time, and they decided, all right, so we're gonna give you this discount code. That's good. It doesn't expire, which is nice, and it's for like a certain percent off like your whole order, whenever you want to use it. And I haven't got anything there since then, so I haven't really been able to utilize that. But, I could. I'm guessing if the new Shantae game that comes out, because that's something that was announced, Shantae Advance, that game, Risky Revolution is a game that basically they made it and then nobody would pick it up, and so the Risky's Revenge was made as like a sequel to that game that was finished but never really came out. So now they're going to be releasing it, and they're also making a physical version on a Game Boy Advance card for this. So if I'm going to get it, like I'm guessing it's going to come out, at least that version is going to come out on, I hope more than just that comes out. But the physical Game Boy Advance version, I'm guessing is going to come out on limited run games, and then I'll probably use my thing to get that if there's any other stuff with it. So that's kind of what I'm planning on, but who knows when that's going to necessarily be. I think it might even be like they think it's like early 2024 or something. I don't remember when they said it was supposed to happen. So, anyways, part of the stuff that I got here. This is one of the things. Is a hoodie. Yikes! All those noises. I don't know how clear it is because it's in front of my face. But this is the whole hoodie thing of Shantae and the Pirate's Curse, which my favorite of the Shantae games. I was like, well, I want to get that. And a nice little touch. I think it. I don't remember if I even knew if this was a zip up or not. My God, I thought it was just like a regular hoodie. I don't remember, but it. Um, and actually, I don't remember if this was from Winter One or not. I'm pretty sure it was though. They were selling some merch. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. It was along with it because I think it was shirts. But I use this as like my spring and fall jacket now. It's not super warm, so it's not great for a fall jacket, but it's good enough, and I like it. It's a little big on me, but that's okay. And then also a neat little touch is the zipper is a little heart squid, so that's neat. ASMR sounds. I guess I don't really. I don't know. Some people like the intentional ASMR stuff. Some people like it to be more incidental. I'm trying not to be like I'm super soft speaking. I just kind of mumble anyway, so I guess it kind of works. So I guess use headphones and turn me up if you can't hear me. Also, I've been like sleeping a lot today because I didn't get that much sleep last night, and then I just woke up a little bit ago, so it probably adds to my groggy sounding voice. The other shirt that I got from the Winter Run is another Shantae and the Pirate's Curse shirt, and it's again I love this game. It's still my favorite Shantae game, so I wanted more stuff from that, and I got this. I don't know why these would take that long to make, but I guess they do. Obviously, and got the little thing on the sleeve that has that. Okay, and then which I wear that a lot now too. I have like, so now I've got, I think there's like, which for t-shirts I've got that one. I don't think that one. I've got like 5 Shantae t-shirts and then that jacket now, so I got a lot of Shantae shirts. They're dominating my wardrobe, but that's okay. But something that is not from Winter Run, something that I just got. I think I actually found it on Redbubble. Really was this one, I think, because I was looking for something officially from like Nintendo and I couldn't find anything that good that I liked. So I got this. Is this even all in the shot? Well, kinda. This is my Marina shirt because I love Marina, and yeah, that's the front. That's the back where it says something in Squidlish that I don't understand. Or is it Octolish? But this is one I've been mainly just wanted because I was looking on, didn't really like the official Splatfest shirts they were offering, so I was like, well, I want to get something with Marina on it because I love Marina, and I still think that's the one thing that they really should have brought back for Splatoon 3 is Marina, and they didn't really. They have a couple of little mentions or nods or whatever, but that's it. And some people are like, well, maybe it's going to be in the DLC. I want her to be in the main game. I want her to be the entire game. I don't even need the rest of the stuff. I just need a game that's me dating Marina the whole time. But I wear this for Splatfests, so I like having it for that wardrobe. And then what else we have here? We have our show and tell box hanging out over here. Do I need this thing? No. Oh, where's the other part of that? Is that in there? Did I put that back in there? I did. Okay, good. So, that's one of the things that's gonna grab's over there. It's not over here. I've been using this remote. See, it lights up. Ooh, this Xbox remote to. Well, I got it for my for watching stuff on Xbox. Because I've been watching Made in Abyss for Anime Club, so I was like, well, I want to use this. So just to be a little easier to navigate menus and things instead of using the controller where I keep continuously forgetting what button does what for certain things. So and it's kind of cool that it lights up a little bit and it goes and it just works. You don't have to sync it or anything; it just works. So it's neat. You wouldn't want to use this for anything but media playback, but if you are using your Xbox as like a Blu-ray player, a 4K player, that kind of thing, I'm really just using it for my Blu-rays. This is a good thing. I've been enjoying using this a lot, actually. We've got this thing back here that I kind of had to turn on beforehand. Hopefully this little cord reaches. We've got this little Shantae and the 7 Sirens. That's how far the card's going to go for me right now. Arcade cabinet. And it's like, it's kind of neat. I want to show the front too, but I'm just kind of like, I don't know, a little like animation on it is going to be weird probably. I want to show it from the beginning, but I don't know, like, I can't turn it off and turn it on to do that easily, because it's like, it's really loud. There's that. Okay, here's the intro bit. And it plays the intro to Shantae and the 7 Sirens, which is really neat. When it plays all the musical stuff, it's just, I wish there was a volume control on it. Maybe there's a way to do that, and I don't know how, but like, it's just super loud when I turn it on, and that's it. It also doesn't like appear to have like anything, like, there's like something that's like something start and exit or whatever on that first screen, and it's like, I don't think you can manipulate that. It's just the button just makes it volume go on or off. I like there's a little light in the top too. But yeah, there's no batteries in this, so you can't just like charge this up and like set it up and like play it for a bit. You have to like plug it in if you want it to like play. Which on the one hand is kind of neat because you have this cable coming out of the back, and it's like, oh, that's cool. It's like a plugging in an arcade cabinet, but also like if you don't have it in a good spot for doing that, I'd basically have to get like a power bank or whatever, external battery or something for this to make it sit up where I want it and still be able to actually play it. So that's a little bit of a bummer, but I'll look into something. Also, I feel bad because I got Shantae and the 7 Sirens Collector's Edition, which is why I waited on it to actually like play it. But okay, so that's the whole thing, and then we can bump my brightness back up. And it's got the little these little arcade stick things. I don't think they don't seem to do anything. This button doesn't do anything. This other button is the volume on and off thing once it's already on. And you got like in the back, connects via USB-C. Very, very modern. It's got that. And it's got like the little coin doors and stuff. So it's cool. I still like it. I just wish I could, just turn it on and like plug it in, and wish I could charge it basically and then use it after that. But whatever. It's a cool idea, I guess. Kind of neat. I was just saying I feel bad because I haven't beat Shantae and the 7 Sirens yet. I played a little bit of it and then I stopped, and then they did some updates and I played a bit of it and then I stopped again. So I'm hoping to play through it this October, but I haven't yet. As long as we have giant arcade machine looking things here, if I can get this out without being incredibly loud. You just want to be a pain for me to grab, don't you? I'll show you the box of it first, mostly here. Got this weird ass thing going on. Basically, yes, this is a Dance Dance Revolution machine. That's for your fingies, which is ridiculous. Yeah, it's the actual thing. I kept that part of the box just to kind of show you that, so you have an idea of what it was when you saw the little Dance Dance Revolution. I got this as a birthday present. I haven't turned it on or done anything with it. I guess I haven't tested this one to see if it was really loud, so we don't know. So I won't be doing much with that. But basically, you will put your fingies down there and then run around these. And so I plan to do, as stupid as it is to do, I plan to do a real person reviews episode on this once I finish playing with it. Be like, is this worth getting? My guess is it's probably not going to be, because it's a weird novelty thing. It's goofy. I don't really like dancing, so it's a kind of a weird fit. But I want to give it a shot, because I think it could potentially be kind of fun to mess around with. It's a goofy idea, you know. So I mean, you gotta try out all your weird stuff before you say like anything too definitive about them, you know. Oh no. It's like, what else do we have in here? And then I saw something that we have in here. So this is the 8-bit do 02. This thing is tiny, okay? And this I got in a little, it's got the LR, incredibly clicky. And basically this is, I got it for using it with Mega Man X Dive. So spoiler, I tried to use it with Mega Man X Dive and it just didn't work. I could get it to connect to my phone in a few different ways, but no matter which way it connected, when I tried to play the game, all I could do is advanced text and I couldn't do anything else. I couldn't map the buttons when I went to the mapping section either, which is a bummer because I was going to try to play Mega Man X Dive with this in my pocket, so I could play it at work really easily, because this is super portable. It's really tiny. And it just didn't work. I don't really have many games on my phone, so I don't want to go downloading games to play with this. I wanted this to play that game. And this is only like $20 or something, but still, for this thing, it seems like a lot. I'll probably talk more about it once I use it more. I did try it a little bit on my Switch, just to actually use the controller and get some idea for like the feel of it. But it is, it is tiny. You can't do a whole lot with it. These things are overly clicky, and they're like really tiny and kind of hard to hit. You're like really manhandling the thing when you're like holding it if you're using the shoulder button. So I think Super Nintendo stuff might be kind of out if you're using these a lot, because these just suck. You have to put so much pressure on them that you almost have to like push the bottom of it to like do them, or like really crunch your hands around it instead of comfortably holding it out here and like hitting that. So it's like, that sucks. The buttons are very close together, which is fine for like kind of rolling your fingers on some stuff. And it's like, some games it's not a big deal. It's not too bad, but like if you have bigger hands, like even I have small hands. My fingers are maybe a little pudgy, but I have small hands, and this is still too small for me. And so like, while it works on some stuff like NES or Super Nintendo stuff or Genesis stuff for like Switch online things, it's like, if you already like have your Switch, you probably just use Joy-Cons. They're more comfortable, and the Switch itself takes up so much space. I don't know that this is gonna be what you want to take with it, rather than just a couple Joy-Cons. I don't know. Also comes with a WinC cable for charging, so, and it is micro USB on this end. It's not going to focus very easily, and I don't care to wait for it. Because it's this. Among other limited run things that showed up, I ordered a couple of these things. These acrylic stand things, and like, I don't know if I'm even gonna take these out of the box yet or not. I might wait until I have more stuff for my Shantae shrine to set up. But these little figure things from the games where like they get captured and then like get turned into like little action figures and put into these things from the games. That's cool. It even says on the back here, a little like, I'll show you this. I think it's probably the same on both. There's this text down there, but during their visit to Paradise Island, so I believe this is that, Shantae and Sky are fitted with the ultimate extreme powers unleashed. Unauthorized body armor, compliments of their new ally, the Armor Baron. But these gilded gifts, forged by the Baron's forgers, prove to be forgeries, and the captured twosome is sold to the unscrupulous Squid Baron as pulp culture collectible dolls, suitable for display. While Shantae and Sky plan their next escape, the Squid Baron faces the ultimate mint-condition decision. Will he keep these unposable peg warmers on the card for all time, or rip open the packages in search of rare and valuable factory defects he can flip for big bucks? Only you can determine the fate of these high-quality, authentically reproduced, and officially licensed inferior bootleg replicas of fake, posable, non-posing figures reimagined as acrylic standees. There's a nod to the game where you get turned into these in Shantae and the Seven Sirens. I think I got that far in it because I remember this happening. They also have this little like asterisk next to this last bit down here, and a little fine print is corrosion shall not cometh, no batteries required. Okay. And this is the other standee, is the Shantae one, and I kind of like the packaging thing. So like, even if I do take these out of here and stand them up, I will probably keep the boxes still too. They legitimately are like, do I want to do this? I'm like, I don't know. I kind of do want to do that. Like, I kind of do want to keep them, but like, I don't know how to open these without destroying them either. So like, maybe it's better to leave these in here. I'm not sure entirely yet, but we'll wait until I redo my whole Shantae shrine, basically. Okay. I can move some of this stuff back out of my way. Okay. Then I've got a stack of things that are actually games here, because I did also get games. Would you believe it? Mega Man Battle Network, just Battle Network Legacy Collection, no extra title on it. I got this because I really like the games. I was pretty excited when this was announced. I was growing up, I had a few of them. I don't even think I actually beat Mega Man Battle Network 3. Blue is the one that I played the most. I don't think I quite beat it, but I got like to the end at least. And then I also got, I started playing the first one a bit on Wii U. I remember playing, I played 1 and 2 very trace amounts when I was younger, and I guess I got rid of them. But I always liked 3. And I remember playing a bit of 4 and a bit of 6, but I don't think I've ever touched 5. So I was kind of excited to get something like this and play all of them. They kind of cheese you with the whole, stupidly they split this into 2 games. Where they're like, oh yeah, here's 2 volumes of this shit. And it's like, there's 10 games. There's only 6 Mega Man Battle Network games in the line. but then there's two of like, 4, 5, and 6, and 3. It has two of each of those. It has an extra 4 of them. Um, so they give you the option for all versions. So it's like, I guess you get 10 games, but that's like if you buy the 2 pack of Pokemon of the generation that comes out, and you're like, I got 2 games. It's like, I guess technically, but like, there's not really different enough where I would feel like I actually got 2 games. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like buying a pack of assets that someone has tweaked a little bit, and then another pack of the same assets that somebody has tweaked a little bit differently. Yeah, they're 2 different games, but you're still just buying mostly the same thing. My fridge was. Hopefully, it's not too loud on the audio. My fridge does like to make weird noises sometimes, really loud snaps, but I don't know when. And if I unplug it, it's gonna get real wet in there, and then that's gonna refreeze on things. It's gonna be weird. But this pack I was pretty excited about because I want to get through pretty much all Mega Man games eventually. So I have a bunch of these collections. I will say though, I really wish what they had done with this instead is make like, well, maybe split some of the other games between them. They probably should have had like, I don't even know how they would split it up. I guess what the best way to do it would be, but all I know is that like there's also Mega Man Battleship Challenge, which isn't great, but it's an interesting like card game based thing with this, which just already kind of feels like collecting cards and getting battleships and stuff and building kind of like building a deck thing. But that's more like making it actually like trading card type stuff. And then there's network transmission. I think there's also the Star Force games that are somewhat related to this somehow, but I know so little about those that I can't really say that with confidence. Yeah. So I wish I had this. Um, like, sorry, I wish I had this. I wish this had um, those extra games on there. Maybe just make it all entirely one collection, or if you're gonna split up into 2 sections, this like do like maybe one with like one version with like all of the main ones, and the second version with like the alternate versions of the games included on here of like 4, 5, and 6, plus the 2 other things thrown in or something. Do something with it weird like that, or do one with like both of them have all 6, but one has one set of the other 4, and has the other set of the other 4, and then you have like one of those unique games between them. I don't know, something like that. But I guess the Legacy Collection idea is that nobody remembers those other games, but these are part of the legacy. I don't know. Then we're gonna go to a quick side tangent of with these next 2, I got also as a birthday present, I got Breath of the Wild physically. I already bought it. Not Breath of the Wild. Tears of the Kingdom. I got it digitally, which I think I maybe already brought up this year. If I didn't, we'll get to that here. You can spoiler, I did. Yeah, because that came out this year still, right? Early. Time is weird. So I went in and traded that back in and got a couple other games instead. I was gonna get Joy-Cons, but they didn't have the colors I wanted, so I just like, okay, forget it. And then I just got a couple of games instead with the trading credit. So this is one of the games. Is Pokemon Legends Arceus. Everyone says it's great. Everyone says it's like Breath of the Wild, but with Pokemon. So it sounds neat. Everyone says it's good. I wanted to check it out just because I'm kind of interested. I don't hate Pokemon. I'm just not a super big Pokemon fan. I like Pokemon. A lot of Pokemon games are fine. I just, I'm a little bit whatever on them. How much my battery is? I'm just going to do this. My battery says it's full. It's not actually full. But anyways. So I was interested to check this out. And I got it. Because it was one of the things hanging out there. And I was like, yeah, sure. I do still need to use my Nintendo voucher to get my other free game, because the first free game I got was Tears of the Kingdom. Well, free. You pay $100 for the voucher, and then you can get one or the other, like 2 games, for free. But like Tears of the Kingdom was $70, so you get 2 games that are at least over $50, and you save money on them. This is one of them on the list, so I thought about getting it anyway. So since it was there, I just got it. Hopefully I'll find something else on that list to get before it expires and I end up paying $100 for a game that was supposed to be $70. Other thing I picked up, which is really new when I grabbed it, was this. Sonic Origins Plus, which gives you, I mean, like, how many times do we really need Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Knuckles? We get those all the time. People complain all the time, like, I'm so tired of us just getting Super Mario Bros. On everything. Sonic does the same thing. Let's not pretend like this is that different. But I got this, and I really probably should have just gotten it on Xbox, but I got it on Switch because it was buy those, and I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I just did. I still like Switch also. Something I didn't realize though is that that I'm not the biggest Sonic fan, but I like Sonic. I like some of the games and stuff. It's just it's a lot of info back there. I don't know if this is like a regional thing or some of the stuff here, but I can't activate the points on this either. I went to go activate them, and it's like either they have to patch it in so I can do that or not. I don't know. The box looks about the same in here, so that's not really even worth looking at. You have to download the rest of the pieces of it too. But what I didn't realize that it came with a little art book thing. So I haven't really looked at this yet, but I'm looking forward to thumbing through. Oh, it isn't even that big. Huh, that's neat. Like this is the open insert you can look at. I'll let you guys look at that. See? Is my mic still on? Oh, I think it is. Oh, it's because of the white background. I'm like, I don't even know if my mic's picking up anything right now. It looks like it's super low, so I'm probably not in the best spot. So hopefully this is still picking up audio. But, yeah. This is going to be, I don't know. I mostly was excited for the Game Gear games and stuff. All these extra games that, like, they don't necessarily have on everything else. Because that's, like, to me, really interesting. Like, oh, yeah, I get to, I can play, Sonic the Hedgehog 1, 2, and 3 and Knuckles on everything, so I don't really care. But if I can, and they have like some challenges and stuff, I don't know, new characters, I don't know if I care about necessarily that. That's neat that they have it. I don't know if I care about that for me playing. Can I get this back in here, please? But I think it will be fun to check out, all these games. So I instantly added, with these two games, I instantly added 17 games to my backlog. But this also says there's a reversible cover sheet I can put on here, which I don't see in here. So, I don't know if that fell out or if it's somewhere buried in the book or what. Oh, that's weird. Oh. Wait, no, this is the book again, is it? Am I just grabbing the book? I don't know. Maybe I'll find it one day. I don't need a reversible cover. The cover's fine, but if I want to, I can Uno reverse my that. Then here's something I got. Also, speaking of gifts, again, this was a birthday present from Little Emo on Tour. Got me. I don't even know. I'm a little worried to look how much one of these costs. Shantae, what is the official? So this Half Genie Hero, this is like Ultimate Edition, but it's Day 1 Limited Edition also. So, this one comes with like an art book and soundtrack. And this is a Switch game. And, I have this on Wii U, and I have the fancy version there too. The whatever box version that is. That's cool. So I already have the soundtrack, so now I have another copy of the soundtrack, but, it's just one of those where I really liked. I love Shantae, and I'm like, I want to have all. This is one of the few things where I want to have all the games on all the systems if I can. The only thing I haven't gone too crazy on is like they have some of these on PlayStation 5. I don't have a PlayStation 5, so I don't really want to just get Shantae on PlayStation 5 that I don't have to play the games on, or PlayStation 4. So like I haven't gone that crazy yet. But let's see if I can open this up. I mean, it didn't come in perfect condition. You see the corner got a little bamboozled. This corner is a little like, can you see that? A little like roughed up. So it seems like these don't survive the post super well. This includes all the DLC and stuff that I bought on the Wii U, anyways. But like, yeah. So we don't really need to necessarily need to see all that stuff, but I'll see what I can pull out here. Like the Risky Beats CD, which I already have this, but I need to have a backup. I might gift the CD to somebody. But I do like the idea of having a physical soundtrack. I do think that's really cool. I do like those a lot. Okay, let's see if we can get this stuff out of here. And then the game itself, which is, pretty much similar. What I'm likely going to do is just take the game out and put the actual game on my shelf next to my other Shantae, just regular Switch games. I don't have a Steelbook or anything, but I can put this next to my regular stuff, so when I actually want to play it, I can play it. And this actually comes with the little mini, instruction booklet in here as well. So if you just want to look at that, I have the instruction booklet, which is also a rarity for a lot of games. And then this is the little art book with the nice embossed cover. And this is pretty thick. Like I said, it's like 96 pages or something. So, I look forward to thumbing through the art book and all of the arts and crafts. Well, probably not as many crafts because it's a two-dimensional book, but the arts, for sure. Hell yeah. That closed up again. Man. This back in my box. And then I guess I can sort of show this off. You probably already basically been seeing it as you're there. But behind me here, we have ourselves the Xbox Series X sitting here that I got. And the reason I got this is because my Xbox One S started to really crap out on me. And I got to the point where it was basically like, it did try to do like an update, and then like it wouldn't, like, I don't know if it just didn't finish or what happened with it, but I went to turn it on and it just stuck on the startup screen forever and never went past the green loading screen for the startup. I tried resetting that a few times. I went to work. I turned it on and went to work one day, and I came back from work and it still hadn't finished. So I was like, okay, well, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. And I tried doing some stuff to get it to work. I tried a full factory reset, and it did nothing. Just the factory reset, like, it started to work after the factory reset, and then it, like, kind of locked up when downloading stuff, and then I shut it off and turned it back on, and then I just kept getting an error, and I tried loading it from an update or whatever from a USB device, and it wouldn't take that. And then I looked online, I was like, what do I do now? After all these solutions failed, and they're like, either get it repaired or replaced. And it's like, it's not under warranty, and I'm not gonna try to get, an Xbox One S repaired. It's probably gonna cost, for a thing that was only $200 to start with, it probably cost almost that much to get it fixed, I would think, unless I knew how to do it, and I don't. So I got a Series X. I was, basically because, again, I wanted Series X so it still has the tray to, play discs for Blu-rays, which was the main purpose of my other one, I wanted to play 4K content and Blu-rays, and so I got this, which is also the remote I actually got before this, but it works on this. And it doesn't have a rattle when it's on. It's on right now, and you don't hear that rattle like the other thing had. So I think that's probably either just a common issue with the 1S, or they just made this better. I don't know. I also got the 1 terabyte expansion for the storage, since I almost was full for the original memory on my other one anyway. So I got extra storage. And then it came with this controller, which is very similar to the Xbox One S controller I got. There are a few differences. I mean, obviously visually it's a little different. It's black one, it's all like black. There's a little share button in here. They've got like texture still on the back things here, too. It is still there, but it has texture on like these as well, the triggers. And then up here, these, like, they don't have the cheap plasticky bit here, so this isn't like super rattly up here, which is nice. Like the other one had like that plastic there that was like really rattly to hit this, and it felt weirdly cheap for like infrared communication, I think. This also connects with you can see there's got like the USB-C connection. I don't know if this even came with a cable, to be honest with you. I'm pretty sure this did not come with a cable, because it came with batteries. So if you want to charge a rechargeable battery, you have to buy that separate, which I've ordered, but I don't have that yet, but I have since ordered it. And also the other big thing is the D-pad is this, but it's like clicky when you move directions, you know, like, so it actually isn't that bad. This isn't like horrible like I thought it would be. So using this a little bit that I have, it's been really cool. I've been enjoying that, and yeah, it's actually, so this controller does feel really nice, even if it doesn't look super fancy. It doesn't look bad. I like the more matte finish. It doesn't like smudge and stuff. It's just, oh, I've been enjoying it so far, and yeah, so far not really much to complain about. Like I said, it's like it's been on this whole time as I've been recording this, and I don't hear anything. Some heat comes from the top of it, but not much. This is not the ideal spot to really have it, just because there's not enough clearance up here necessarily. There's some, I don't know how good that is. But yeah, this thing is gigantic. I mean, like, you know, like, this is a controller. You know how big an Xbox controller is, and this is a controller on it. So, like, this thing's pretty honking. Apparently PS5 is even like bigger, like it's thinner, but it's like taller and weirdly shaped. This doesn't look stylish either. This looks like a computer tower, but like, she's a beefy one. And now I think I need to actually get to the part where I'm moving my camera a bit more to look a bit more at some of this other stuff related to this. Because, oh, you'll see. Okay. The audio's gonna sound a little weird, so I'm gonna be probably behind the camera now. And, ooh, it's actually really warm. I hope that's okay. But yeah, you kind of see how big that is. And just, you know, my setup really hasn't changed much here, but oh, oops. Hold on. I can do this quick to do what I might achieve my goals. Okay. Moving up here, we have my. Oh, I could turn this light off, I guess, or just turn it away. My TV. So this is oh god, what is the name of this TV? This is the LG C2 It's a 42-inch. I got it to replace my other TV, which was a Samsung one, because I found out that the issue that I was having with my other one. Oh, am I zoomed in a little bit still? No. Is that one there? Basically, there's an issue that I had with this Xbox Series X on there as well. That essentially what would happen is the audio would break on these because of the Samsung TV. It had like some weird update that would break the audio constantly. So I got this partly to not have that issue, and also partly so that I could, what is it? Also partly so I could, take advantage of the 120 frames per second mode. Because you can do this 4K 120 frames per second with HDMI 2.1 on the Xbox Series X for the Xbox Series X enhanced games, of which there aren't tons. And I haven't played much of them. But I like that I can do that. Should I choose to? It looks better when the games are actually on. The menu here looks a little dim, but when you're actually playing games, it actually looks really good. So far I've been pretty happy with it. I did have to get a different remote here, like this, that you can't see because it's super dark over here now. This remote, I got as a replacement because the one I got with it was like a magic remote that had like a little trackball as the enter button. So if you would move any notches on, or not a trackball, but like a mouse scroll wheel, so if you scrolled any notches, it's just like, oh, screw you, you're using the pointer now, and it's messing up what you're trying to click on and stuff. And it was driving me insane, so I got an app on my phone and just used that until I got a replacement remote, and this is a replacement remote that I got. So, it's been working well since then. I also had to do some stuff over here. Because HDMI 2.0 or 2.1 instead of 2.0, so I had to another quick mention about the remote. Like, we're by the side here, because I forgot. These are IR blasters on the side here. I put them on either side of this, so that this infrared of this remote would work better than just the little middle spot to click on it. So I have to click there, whatever. If I go anywhere, if I'm not like if I'm too far down, like clicking down here, and I'm like in the chair, and I'm doing it, then it's not gonna work. But it works pretty well if I'm pointing it towards the TV. Now it all pretty much works. This is my little setup thing here where I got all my stuff plugged in the HDMI switcher in there, so it's all can max out at 2.1 HDMI 2.1, and it's easier to get to everything. Like the stuff on the ports and stuff are on this side for the TV, which is also more convenient. I'm also glad that I don't need a center stand because the legs fit up there. That's another really big thing I liked about the TV. It does time out on most things, like, because this is OLED, which I love, so it looks super colorful, but like, if you have regular content that's not a game console or like a movie playing or something, it will time out to reduce burn-in after like a couple minutes. But I got used to it. It's not too bad. It has a little firework animation playing when you do that. And the other thing I wanted to quick show with this too is that I did, if it'll come off, well, I did make this to have a Velcro thing on here, but it seems like it's really well stuck in there now. Okay, well, I don't want to, I'll mess with that later when I have to. Basically, I did put Velcro things on there, and so it ideally should come off of there when I need to. Like that. And then you can just stick it back in and you're done. It is still a mess of cords over here, but that's to be expected. Okay. Then we're going to also zoom over this way, I guess. Won't cover anything personal information. I don't think I have much for that. I just want to show over here quick. Ignore my weird Vitafusion men's gummies over there that I just drew attention to, so you are going to now. Most of the stuff isn't new. I got this mat, I guess. This mat here with the RGB thing I got for, just in the Amazon Prime Days thing. So it's, it's fine. It's there. And the mouse is, I got that as a Christmas present. I had this as a Christmas present a different year. Maybe that was a birthday. It was a present anyways. And my nice HP Spectre laptop X360. Very good still so far. I've had a few issues I've had to work out with it, but I just want to show off that I got it finally set up on the desk again with stuff plugged into it, and it's all RGB and stuff. And the second monitor here just doesn't look as good because this is not OLED, so like it's very obvious that this display, and actually this, wow, display looks like way nicer than that display, which now is kind of dim and it just doesn't look as good, but it's fine for doing basic stuff on. But now that went from being a better, like, upgraded display from my original thing to being like not as good as my main one. So that was kind of funny, I guess, and interesting. Another thing to quick show, I guess, vaguely related. I was talking about stuff on my phone. Well, firstly, okay, wow. Drop my phone case over here. Whoa. The Shantae phone case. I got a number of phone cases for this, but I like the Shantae phone case the most. So even though it's like, I like that it still keeps it really thin. A little bit of texture on this for some reason, which is weird. I don't know if that really comes through looking at it. So this, yeah, I just really like this because it's a piece of Shantae art that I didn't really have already. And yeah, it's good. I don't know, I just think it looks nice, and it's thin enough in my hand, feels good. It doesn't offer that much grip. It doesn't have, it's not that even when it sits, because there's still like this lip here for the cameras and stuff. But this is an iPhone 14. I was gonna get the what is it called? I was gonna get the Samsung Flip, but when I got it in person, it was like, I don't like it in person because it's too, basically in person it just had, you could see where the fold was in the screen, so I chickened out and got a 14, and this has been pretty awesome. I don't want to go too much into this because I might just make a little video talking about phones and stuff, but looks nice. I like that they have little time things up there, and extra bits they're using with this all of the screen space instead of having the bezel. There's no button anymore, but that's fine, so I don't know. That was my quick thing on that. Then let's just kind of set this over here, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing right now. So I guess I'm over here just because I guess I could probably, actually I can kind of sit in front of this and do this. Yeah. I mean, it's a little tilted up on me, so the audio might not be the perfect audio comeback, but let's read some of the other games and stuff from the book of I wrote down games I got and played and things. The most exciting part, it's not show and tell, so I guess I saved it for this part. So, I showed off all the little physical things that I got, I think, now, and all that, and if you guys are still here, then you're probably okay with this, I guess. This is ASMR. Not every part of it's going to be visually amazing, so let's just look into this. Mega Man X Dive, I tried playing it, I deleted it, so that's pretty much done. So that's one. I started playing a bit of Soul of Darkness that I got on the 3DS. The DSi game for the eShops closing. I started playing New Super Mario Bros. 2. I haven't played much of that since then. I played a bunch of Bloons TD from the um, 3DS, the DSi version, whatever there, and I reviewed it, but I didn't. I didn't beat it. There were some levels I didn't beat because they got hard, but I don't think that really matters that much. Um, then I a lot of this is from earlier in the year, like I said, so it's been like how long now? Because this is the end of August video. Super Mario RPG, I beat that and I reviewed that. So that's ready. You'll be seeing that come out sometime here. Loot Hero DX is one I played and then I beat and then I reviewed. That one wasn't too long or anything. Did that one on Steam Deck. Then Idle Slayer, I started playing. I go, wow, really? Okay, so I got and started playing Idle Slayer. It must have been pretty early this year. I guess it must have been not that long after that video. So it's probably sometime late February, early March, maybe, something like that. I don't know, whenever I did the video, it was after that. And it's probably going to be my last idle game. Because I'm still playing that daily, pretty much, and it's taking up lots of time and stuff, but yeah. You'll hear more about that when it's done, I guess. And Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, I've been really slack on. I got it on my Wii U, and I started playing it, but I didn't get that far. And I've now not played it for a long time, so I feel bad. And there's Bloons Tower Defense 6, or TD6, I guess, on my Steam Deck, mostly. I got it there. I actually started playing it more on my PC, just because it's easier to use a mouse on it. It's doable on Steam Deck. I think it's fine either platform, but I started playing it, but I kind of petered out on playing some of that too. I kind of had my fill of Bloons, and I kind of got over it for a bit. So we'll see how many things really stick, and then I come back to. But so far it was pretty fun. Then there's I already showed off that one. I got Star Wars Episode 1 Racer on Xbox. I haven't played it, but it's like from that era of like N64 stuff. So I like that, so I got it because it was also free. It was like a live gold thing, so I got it. Okay, here I have Tears of the Kingdom. I got that digitally on my Switch, and I started playing it. I've done like two. I think I've done two of the temples now. But I still have tons left to do, and I've been slacking on that too, so I should play more of that. I got Hoa HOA on Xbox. It was also another free one. Somebody posted a thing about that saying it was good, so I was like, oh, it might be interesting to try out if it's free. So I got it. I think it's like a platform where you collect some stuff, but it's like a 2D thing. I think it's a little more artsy. I don't know. I should just do this review already, but I got and played and beat Hentai Girls on Switch, or is it Hentai? However you want to say it. It's a game where I did not. I realized the name would probably fly on Switch, just because people are like, oh, the hentai, you say that in the title. There are a number of editions of it now that are all basically the same thing, which is annoying. But it's just basically a slider puzzle of like basically there's a picture of a girl, anime girl, and then they'll have like a little slider puzzle for you to solve to get to the picture, and then after you do it, the next thing is basically the same picture, but she has less clothes on. And mainly the thing that surprised me was the fact that the final picture in each of these has them like actually naked. I didn't think they would do that on Switch, so I don't know how long it's going to actually be on there. So I do want to get that review out to talk about it, even though I obviously can't show those parts. But yeah, that's weird. It was really cheap, so I had to bite on that one. And I got The Veil Shadow of the Crown on Xbox One, another free one that looked kind of interesting, but I don't remember anything about it other than I remember the name and it looked interesting, and then I haven't played it, but I got it to play someday, because that's basically what free games and streaming games means now. Is here's a whole bunch of games that I could play someday, even though I keep replaying the same games I've been playing since the 90s. Then Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. They had a sale on this. So basically, what happened with Call of Duty was I think a few months ago now. I think when this happened, they like Activision got all of the servers. I think it was Activision that did it. I got all those online servers back up for a lot of the old Call of Duty games you could go on and play. I was like, oh, cool. And then they had a sale on a bunch of those. So I got Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 on sale, even though usually they're a little high price for what they are. But these like the old Modern Warfare 2 and 3, not the new ones. So like the 360 versions, basically. And it's mostly because I remember playing Modern Warfare 2 a lot and liking that one. And I did play online a couple of times and it was fine. Then I ended up in a hacked lobby because I guess people still do hacked lobbies, and so they hacked me all the way up to max level, which was annoying. So I haven't played it much since that for the online bit. But I think I got my fill of it. I did the campaign, which I liked a lot more this time around. I do want to probably review the game too because I did play through that and do some stuff. So it was cool. I still like it. It feels like it's pretty good. I had to play it with. I was still on my Xbox One before it crapped out that I actually got that. So I did play a bit on my Series X after just to test it too. But I actually played it with the headphones plugged into the controller. So the sound is really, really good. It's really good sound design, and the campaign was a lot more fun than I enjoyed, than I appreciated back then. Even if it's not an amazing story or anything, I just think this is still pretty well done. It was pretty fun, and I think I was just too used to being, this isn't Doom or, Duke Nukem 3D or something, so I didn't like it at the time, but it's not bad for what it is. So I'm going to be kind of excited to see Modern Warfare 3 to see what I didn't play back then. So I assume it'll be very similar in a lot of sensibilities, but have like more fun stuff I can do there too. Also, Modern Warfare 2 has the Spec Ops missions, which are still really fun. So like between that, the campaign and that, even if you don't have the online anymore, you could still do local multiplayer if you wanted to. But like I still think that's pretty cool. So for me, it's probably worth a few bucks that I paid. I think it was only like $10 or something. So yeah, I also got Being a Dick season 1, I believe. Now I can't remember if that was the one I got gifted or not. I think it is, because right next to the other thing I got gifted. If I remember correctly, that's a what am I trying to say? That is it's a visual novel type thing where you make decisions and do things, and it's one that a friend gave me because they were like, seems like you would like this kind of stuff, and like, I mean, I know you like the fat bait things that are like that, so maybe you like one that has a bit more actual like substance and story to it. And so basically it's a way to have like a gateway into that. So that'll be interesting to check that out. Probably on my Steam Deck, because it's on Steam. Then I guess also a Halo Master Chief Collection I already had, but I started playing the first Halo, Halo Combat Evolved on there. Had to tweak the controls a little bit to one of the control styles that was more like, I was making it more like what I want it to be. Basically, I made it like Call of Duty controls, but I've been playing it like funny. Yeah, I'm playing it on the it's enhanced for like Xbox Series X. You can play that, but also I'm playing it with the old graphics. So it's like super clean, lower poly graphics, Xbox graphics. But so far it's been kind of neat. It's not great. It's not like super gripping me, but like it's neat. I think I'll like the collection of them. But like so far it's just kind of like whatever. It's neat, cool settings. Just the gameplay feels a little light, a little eh. But we'll see. It's just still early to tell. Maybe I'll get more weapons and do cooler stuff later, and I'll be like, oh, this is awesome. And I also got this quick showing this adventurer's journal for Made in Abyss. I played basically the first bit of this game, Binary Star Falling into Darkness, and like the first bit of this thing of the manual, it's kind of like showing you monsters and stuff, and then most of the rest of it is like a notes section. and I just started writing notes for my anime club meetings with Burf. So this is I started playing the first bit of that. And so I'm just using this for notes, so I like that. Instead of using this for actually helpful stuff from the game, where you can probably look stuff up. But I play through the tutorial bit that actually follows the story of the anime a little bit to a point. And then I'm now, like, we'll see. I do want to try to play through the rest of the game. I'm starting to get it. It's a little clunky, a little weird, but it'll be interesting to play through. And, like, the reviews have been kind of mixed. So it'll be interesting to have my 2 cents in it, I guess. And lastly, me behind the camera once again. It's just a little, I don't know last time I showed anything up here. I think all the stuff on the shelves is probably the same for the Shantae Shrine, but I did get my posters up there. I might move some of the posters over that way more and extend it when I get more things, because I know I have the Shantae statue coming to go somewhere up there at some point. So I don't know where, like, the cabinet's gonna go and everything. I've got that mask up there to display that I never know where to put that or what to do with that. I'll figure something out. So it's not the most amazing display lately, but, like, I do hope to, get something figured out when I have more of the stuff here. But yes, that big poster up there is up there now, and I don't remember the last time I showed this off, so I think that's about all I got. So hopefully this was interesting for all of y'all and stuff. And thanks for watching and stuff and sticking around and whatever. That's cool. I've just been waiting to do this because there's just so much. I don't know. I always want there to be enough to do one of these, and I also just feel like, I don't want to do one every month. But I got 4 things, but I also don't want to do, like, here's my yearly update. Maybe I should just do that. I don't know, but more ASMR stuff is coming. It's not just these, but people seem to still like these, so I guess it's okay. Let's maybe end on, if you can even see in here. Yeah, a really dim shot of the graveyard of the Xbox One S. Have a great day.